Welcome in Kansas City lacrosse fans to the final day of the 2022 LAKC championship season. Can we ask for a better day tonight? It's beautiful out. The two best teams, I think, from what we saw the other night, made it a championship game. I'm just really excited to get started.
Yeah, absolutely, Jack. Beautiful weather. Andrew Elmer here on the call with Hunter Anderson. Pumped to be back. We were here the other night. Perfect conditions tonight. You have the two blue bloods of Kansas City lacrosse facing off, and we should expect a great one tonight, guys.
Absolutely. I feel like Mrs. Potts and Chip should be here because this is a tale as old as time. If you look at the trophy, there's only one other name on that other than Rockhurst and Shawnee Mission East. This is exactly what Kansas City lacrosse fans were hoping for tonight.
2019, Shawnee Mission East beats Rockhurst. 2020, COVID. 2021, Rockhurst beats Shawnee Mission East. This is kind of the end of a little bit of a mini saga as well. And as you hear behind me right now, the Rockhurst fans are getting crazy behind us right now. As we go into this game, I think what we saw the other night was two expertly crafted game plans by Tim Reedy and then Patrick Schmidt, the coach for Shawnee Mission East and the coach for Rockhurst. Tonight, we know the players who are going to show up. We know Luke McNamara is going to show up. We know George Stollard on the other side, Max Hallsberline, those guys are going to show up. For me, it's kind of those guys who may not have scored the most goals the other night, but are still leaders on their team and will need to step up because when the top guys get theirs, we know that's going to be even. But the people who step up behind them, a guy like, Billy McGannon for Rockhurst, someone like that, those are the kind of guys who change these games, is those mixed guys, the guys in the middle.
Absolutely. It's going to be who are the guys that nobody knows that are going to show up tonight, make a really key play. Everybody knows how to scout in this game. The key players are going to be matched up with the best players on the opposing team. Who's going to be that guy that just steps up out of nowhere? I couldn't hear you talk there a minute ago because it was so loud behind us. This crowd is pumped. What are you thinking tonight for keys, Hunter?
Rockhurst is going to have to figure out a way to stop Sutterman at the face-off X. He was explosive against them during the regular season, and I think Shawnee Mission East is going to have to rely a lot more on their wing play because they're going to try and take Sutterman out. So that and Shawnee Mission East is going to have a tough time keeping Rockhurst's offense at bay. There's a lot of guys for the Hawklets that can score the ball.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think face-offs are going to be huge tonight. Shawnee Mission East sees that as kind of a clear advantage for them. But with the way East's offense has been playing, the last time we saw East's offense, it was clicking at a level I don't think they've clicked this entire season. And with that, plus face-off wins is a dangerous recipe for a Shawnee Mission East win tonight. On the other side, Rockhurst has the best wings, I think, in Kansas City. The wing play is incredible. They have guys who really take pride in getting ground balls, guys who take pride in playing gritty defense, gritty physical on-ball play. So, I'm just excited to go. And we got about 5 minutes till game time, so we're going to send it back out to the field, and then we'll see you in about 5 minutes.
evening and welcome to the 2020.
Welcome everyone to the 2022 LAKC Championship game. Tonight we have Rockhurst High School versus Shawnee Mission East High School. And to start the game, we're going to send it over to Jay Coleman, our public announcer tonight.
This is the number 2 seeded Rockhurst Hawklets. The Lancers. Now we're going to start with the non-starters for the Lancers. Number 5, Alden Brieford. Number 6, Cole Jackson. Number 8, Michael Scott. Number 10, Blake Sowden. Number 11, Barrett McKee. Number 12, J.C. Weeks. Number 14, Grayson Kerwin. Number 16, Breck McGuire. Number 17, Mason Shute. Number 18, Patrick Flint. Number 19, Bo Morrissey. Number 20, Porter Canold. Number 22, Hoke Saylor. Number 23, Aiden Bouye. Number 24, Christian Gooley. Number 26, Lucas Mercer. Number 27, Peter Steckenschulte. Number 28, Hayden Fowley. Number 29, Jensen Schur. Number 30, Jay Canova. Number 31, Jack Kessler. Number 33, Sam Stryler. Number 36, Luke Hernick. Number 38, Luke Beal. Number 42, Charlie Zwillenberg. Number 44, Spencer Newton. Number 48, Henry Mutin. Number 64, Mitch Waldo. Number 65, Jaden Glover. And now the starters for the Lancers. Number 1, Drew Trotter. Number 2, Bo Kimmel. Number 3, Will Fegans. Number 4, George Stallard. Number 9, Max Hosberland. Number 15, Blake Hansen. Number 21, Travis Wong. Number 32, Nick Miller. Number 34, Michael Moore. Number 40, Mason Sutterman. The coaches for for the Lancers are Michael Bohm, Peter Heffron, Will Coast, Darby Wooldridge, and head coach Patrick Schmidt. And now for the number 2 seed, Rockhurst Hawklets. Number 1, Colin Commenda. Number 4, Jared Smith. Number 5, Will Eccles. Number 5, Hayes Holmes. Number 6, Will Gormson. Number 7, Jackson Efforts. Number 8, Charlie McGlynn. Number 9, Christian Solorio. Number 10, Jack Bickelmeyer. Number 11, John Connor. Number 11, Logan Keechler. Number 12, Henry Kemp. Number 16, Asher Denk. Number 18, Henry Wilkerson. Number 23, Franco Carroll. Number 23, John Rebine. Number 24, Luke Tyre. Number 25, Christopher Mahajer. Number 25, Reed Mosier. Number 26, Jackson Larry. Number 27, Eddie Kuklinski. Number 28, George Reedman. Number 29, Alex Mahajer. Number 31, Mac London. Number 32, Mac Rinko. Number 33, Ruse Healy. Number 34, Eddie Miller. Number 35, Liam O'Keefe. Number 36, Billy Eccles. Number 37, Michael Brooks. Number 38, Tommy O'Leary. And now the starters for the Hawklets. Number 2, Patrick Brewster. Number 3, Parker Williams. Number 7, Cooper Goss. Number 14, Andrew Finn. Number 15, Billy McGannon. Number 17, Zach Giangrenko. Number 19, Charlie Gormson. Number 20, Luke McNamara. Number 21, Brock Narciso. And in the cage tonight, number 40, Chris Kelly. The coaches for Rockhurst, Mark Behale, Tim Hannon, Joe Vasta, Robbie Healy, Clayton Melrose, John Plasky, Sean Mara, and head coach Tim Reedy. If everyone would please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome in everybody to the LAKC 2022 championship game. We got 2 storied programs here playing tonight for the 3rd time in a row. Rockhurst took this game in 2019. Shawnee Mission East took this game in 2019. Rockhurst took it last year. And tonight will decide the end of the trilogy, I would say.
Absolutely, Jack. These guys run lacrosse here in town along with Pembroke Hill and Blue Valley Southwest, who were just slightly ousted in the games the other night. But these 2 programs here are perennial, in and out every year here for this type of action. So I am expecting a very fun game tonight. It's great to be back in the booth with you guys. Andrew Elmer along here with Hunter Anderson and
Jack Mahoney.
And Jack Mahoney. Producer Kevin over here to our left. We're just pumped to deliver you guys some fun play-by-play and color commentary tonight.
The crowd's electric out here tonight. I mean, half the time I can barely hear myself over either Rockhurst or East Student Section, and I'm sure that's going to continue the entire night as well.
It really is. I mean, as you said, there was, quite a bit of tailgating before, and I think people are really excited for this, and this should be fun. These 2 teams really have a knack for meeting up against each other in the championship.
Absolutely. We've got the windows open here in the booth, and it smells like sweet lavender, lilac flower sweeping in from the landscape. Maybe a couple adult beverages vibrating up here.
I think I saw a Chardonnay or 2 getting consumed.
I see a couple Yeti cups walking in with the parents.
A little frosé action. Maybe could have been Coca-Cola or Pepsi.
Yeah.
I believe UMKC is a Pepsi school. Anyways, we're in for a fun one here. Everybody, what I'm trying to say is everybody is jacked up, including us.
And here we see the goalies crossing. Chris Kelly for Rockhurst and Drew Trotter for Shawnee Mission East. So here's a pretty key part of the game to start things off. Like we mentioned in pregame, we think Shawnee Mission East statistically should have the edge with Sutterman on the face-off X, but this wing play for Rockhurst is relentless, and I think it's going to be telling to kind of set the tone for the first thing. It's always good to get the first goal of these games and kind of get the first possession under your belt. On the other side, it's nice to get a first save, something like that, and Sutterman does win the first face-off. But he struggles to get the ground ball.
Oh, wow. Somebody.
Oh, wow.
There's
a big hit
ball
at the midfield, and Sutterman is still down.
Yeah, no bueno. No bueno for Sutterman. Took a hit.
Yeah, Rockhurst really set the tone early with a big hit to Sutterman.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? These games that are pumped up like this and everybody's adrenaline's running hot, best thing to do is come out and pop somebody and get your head on your shoulders.
And on the other side, Andrew Finn got laid out right afterwards. So he's getting up. Looks like he's hopefully doing all right. Hopefully we'll see him on the next face-off.
Yeah, there was no flag on the play, so the officials thought that was clean.
I mean, it looked like a bang-bang play. So it's going to be Shawnee Mission East with the ball. Look to them to go to their attack early. That's kind of what carried them through that Southwest game in the first game. So I'd love to see Hazy take a dodge here. Max Holzberline. It looks like he's going to dish that.
Oh, nice dodge.
Oh,
Easy
wow.
goal. Top shelf. Who's on that goal?
Max Holzberline starts right where he left off against Southwest, scoring the first goal of the game for Shawnee Mission East. And it looks like they kind of took a page out of Rockhurst's book, who was using those pick plays last game.
Max Holzberline. I love it.
Wow.
Just great dodge. Gets
Hazy.
it up top.
Hazy
with
some mozzarella cheese for that pizza.
Love it.
Wow.
Love it. Sprinkle it on. A little red pepper.
And Sutterman is taking his face off, so it's good to see him back.
That's
going to be a loose ball push.
Against East.
It's going to go Rockhurst.
And Andrew Finn, the Bryant commit, picking it up right away. He's going to have the LSM on him the whole game. Looks like he's going to try and initiate early offense. Wisely pulls it back out.
Oh, quick shot. Good idea. Low and away. Missed that low and away corner. Rockhurst is looking great, like the East Great Falls lacrosse team from American Pie back in 1999.
Brockner, let's go with the good look. Finn. Toe drag, pulls it back out.
Finn backs up his defender like a little bulldog.
Oh, toast him.
Let's see, do we have any backup here?
Oh.
Nope. That's going to stay in.
And look at the East bench behind them. Those boys are ready to play.
We got anybody with their shirts off yet? Nope.
Nice dodge by Brock. Good look.
Looks to the curling attackman.
Oh!
There's Billy McGannon right there.
McGannon finds garbage and makes him pay.
Great play by Billy McGannon right now. And it looks like Rockhurst early is trying to feed the crease. It didn't work for both passes connecting, but when that ball's in there, good things seem to happen.
McGannon on that goal?
Yeah, Billy McGannon right there.
We're looking at it again. There's a feed into the crease. McGannon just picks up the loose ball and buries it.
The academic All-American. Getting it done inside and outside the classroom.
Just bury it.
Face-off violation by Rockhurst, going to be East possession.
Looks like we're, 2-1 here on face-offs?
Yeah.
2 East, 1 Rock.
Yep.
Rockhurst. For short.
Here's Will Fagans with the ball up top.
Sweeping drive. He dishes his man. He's going to shoot
pick.
that.
Oh, what a save.
The ball's up in the air.
Wheels, young man. Wheels, look up. Yep.
Good
Body.
pass. Bodied by Michael Moore.
Michael Moore, the ball hawk. Oh, he's forced out of bounds.
Pick it up. Whistle.
Quick restart.
Whistle.
And Cooper Goss gets a quick restart, but is not going to push it. This is a matchup I'm excited for. Cooper Goss versus Bo Kimmel. Kimmel had a fantastic game the other night against Southwest.
I love this pressure here as Rockhurst is substituting. Good find.
There's McGannon
Lead
again.
him top side.
Inside.
Oh.
It gets laid out by Mike Moore.
Pick it up, boys. Pick it up and play. We got a 3-on-2 ground ball situation, and East wins it with 2 guys.
That's Nick Miller right there picking up that ground ball.
Boy, this is a fun pace to start this game.
Love it.
It really is. It's starting off scrappy, and this is fun.
Good ride right there. Cooper Goss on the ride. We might get a failure to advance soon.
Yep.
And there it is right there.
There it is.
Absolutely. Can't drop that ball behind the midline when you're clearing. Who's starting? Brock starts with it.
Brock starts with it.
Here's Finn.
Gets the touch.
I'd love to see them go back to the pick that they were using with McNamara and Finn that they used so successfully the other night.
Boy, they have made that decision to pull Finn, the future Bryant Bulldog, and really hit him with a quick double, too.
Oh,
Oh,
great
there's Brock
dodge.
Narcisco.
Oh, Brock.
Yeah,
I mean,
really strong dodge by Brock. And he
Strong
just
dodge
beat
and,
his guy.
and poor placement.
He's
Yeah,
electric
just
with the ball.
Can't
on the
miss the
stick,
goal
huh?
from when you're 5 yards out. You cannot miss that goal.
You got to put that on cage. You know, both teams are pressing out, and they're on hands.
Yeah, I've noticed thus far that Rock is trying to feed the crease. They like to run a pairs offense out on the wings, but thus
Here's
far
that
they've been
pick.
pushing it inside. No shot from
Good
there.
look by
There's
Finn.
that crease
And
feed.
Brewster just drops it.
Come on, Brew. You got to catch that ball, buddy.
Andrew Finn is some of the best. He's one of the best shooters on the field, but his vision's incredible.
All right, Brock's going to settle this ground ball.
Here's an inverts that we can look at right here. I'd
We
love to
got
see a dodge by Brock.
short stick on short stick matchup. The crease is just jammed, though. He's got nowhere to go. The slide comes quick.
Good look. Warm burner by Luke McNamara. Shushes the crowd. Bold moves 5 minutes in the game, but love it.
Bold move. Starting the chirping early.
Love it.
Let's take a look. So
Great pass by Brock Narcisco.
Nice dodge with your eyes up. Luke just hammers that worm burner again. Lefty low to low.
Effective low to low. So that's going to put McNamara at 1 away to break the single season Rocker scoring record and 2 to break it.
Something tells me he's getting that tonight, the way he's been playing.
I agree. I concur, Jack. Nice little scrap at the face-off X. East comes up with it again. That's 3-1. Face-off wins for East.
Nice ground ball by the LSM. Trevor's wrong right there.
You know, East is just owning Rockhurst on the face-off, and Rockhurst is going to have to do something.
Hozzy to the cage again.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Let's look at the call.
That is a goal. That is a goal.
They're calling
Oh, they're saying
crease.
he's in the crease.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. I thought he got pushed in, and I thought he got the shot off before he hit.
Wow.
Well,
here's that 10-man ride by East.
What can you say? Sometimes the ball
Play on.
bounces your way. Sometimes it doesn't.
Something we're seeing right now is that midfield line that was so effective the other night, the two sophomores. Bickelmeyer right now with the ball at X. This sparked 2 of the best goals of the night for Rockhurst last Wednesday.
Yeah.
There's a dodge by Bickelmeyer.
I'm curious about that last possession from East. I mean, I know everybody's adrenaline's pumping, but that was a really quick push on offense. They really should have settled in. And
Nice dodge by Goss. One more.
Yeah.
Finn lets it go. But there's
Got
gonna be a
some
flag
laundry
down
on the
play.
field.
Good
You know,
save. Good save.
You know, that looked a little, maybe a smidge more than a brush, but the officials are going to call that a slash, and Rockhurst is going to get the emo.
Could be number 2, Bo Kimmel on the slash on that play.
So Rockhurst is going to be man up for 1 minute.
Nice save there by Trotter before the penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, and McNamara just throws it away, trying to feed the crease early. You'd love to see him kind of milk that clock a little more, especially on a man-up opportunity, your first chance.
Yeah, you at least want to see the ball revolve one time around, right? We don't just pound the crease off the first look. Can't come in pounding too hard.
Got to start slow. Nice ride by Rockhurst. Great ride by Rockhurst.
Great ride.
Ball still on the carpet.
Run to space, young man. Run to space.
That's
There
Billy
we go.
Eccles, the D-Midi.
That failure to clear will come back to haunt you. The ghost of turnover past.
Yes. Storyline of this game thus far is the face-off wins from the Lancers and also their failure to clear.
And it looks like the sun might be playing a little bit of a factor on that side of the field still.
Oh, you know these guys have their Braveheart black eye on,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah.
There's Goss. Back to Brock, and now we're all even. Rocker's crowd reacts to the Wolf coming from behind.
Run away, young man.
Oh,
Yeah,
that one was
sun.
certainly lost in the sun.
Yeah, I think that sun's definitely playing a factor on that
Let's
side of the
pull-
field right now.
Let's pull some shades down. Come on.
There's another failed clear.
Yeah, and I think that one was lost in the sun as well. These guys are going to have to start, having a few more east-west passes than north-south.
Here's Finn on a quick dodge. Toasts him.
Low to low,
And they are
blistering some
talking.
nylon.
They are talking early in the game. Andrew Finn, great dodge. Throws a hitch step, finishes on the offside hip, or stick side hip.
Let's take a look at this. Just a
Nice
strong
hitch.
left-hand dodge to the middle of the
Bop.
field. Low hip side. It was stick side, though, but he just blistered it past the
Puts it
goalie.
right past the hip. And there's going to be a timeout by East, it looks like.
It's a
And
quality
Rocker student
timeout
section
from
is
Coach.
letting them. Rocker student section letting them hear it right now to our left.
It really is. It sounds like a Garth Brooks concert out here.
It does, absolutely, Coach. 3-1 is our score. We've got Rockhurst on top. This is still a very, very close game, very early. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Very much anybody's ball game. Thus far, though, we have a really clear distinction of the Lancers being unable to clear the ball, and still they're winning the majority of faceoffs, but they're not capitalizing on possessions. The one successful clear resulted in a really quick dodge to the goal that looked like it might have been a goal, but was called off, and then the ball went back to Rockhurst. So what do you think, Jack? The Lancers just can't establish themselves on the offensive zone.
Yeah, well, it looks like right now Rockers is kind of dropping all their midfielders back towards the midline and kind of begging the East Poles to have to clear the ball. And so far, it looks like they haven't been up to the task. I know Mike Moore can definitely clear the ball. We've seen it the other night when he torched half of Southwest's entire team. But Bo Kimmel and their other D pool are going to both have to kind of step up and clear in the clearing game and kind of draw a midfielder towards them, because right now there's not really a threat clearing the ball, and Rockers can sit back and wait and then pounce on people in the midline, sort of what East did to Southwest the other night.
Rockers popped Sutterman early, but he's popped back up, and the Fisherman is just pulling balls out of that face-off X like they're largemouth bass from the lake. I mean, he just hasn't missed.
Well said, Coach.
Something great about Sutterman on the X is even when he loses the clamp, he still is so aggressive on the ground ball right afterwards. There's Kimmel applying pressure all the way out there. Nice checks. Good defense by Bo Kimmel right here.
Yeah, in this situation, Goss
Nice
just has
double.
to run away.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's fantastic defense
Great
by
takeaway
Kimmel.
by East.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Goss picks it up.
Goss picks it back up.
Move the ball, young man.
All hustle.
That's going to be
Yeah.
a fun matchup for the whole night.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
Maybe
Threw
a
it out of
slap
bounds.
check got that one out.
Yeah, I was going to say there might have been a little lift right there that
We'll give him the
sailed that
benefit of
ball
the
out.
doubt. Nice clear here by East. Love to see East settle it down here.
They're going to have to. That was their first
Fagan
effective
is going to
clear.
the goal.
Rockers did a nice job there keeping him out.
Good look to Stollard.
Not now.
And Stollard on the finish right there. Georgie gets on the board early.
Wow.
How about that? don't you love to see it for East?
Stollard is one of those guys that just does absolutely everything. Just up and down, involved in a lot of plays. Great all-around player.
I mean, that play started looking like disaster with Fagans trying to run through a triple team, but he gets it to the Hosmer line at X, and Hazy makes a good look to George, and he has the first 2 points of the game. A goal and assist for Hazy.
Yeah. Hazy's got a really well-balanced game with, goals and assists. Great feeder, great finisher.
Sutterman with a clean one there.
I think Sutterman's coming into this game at 81% on face-off wins, which is just exceptional.
But his wings do him no help there. Oh, there we go.
Got to hold on to your cross, young man.
Yeah, Andrew Finn can't hold on to his stick.
Yep, that's not going to fly at the next level.
Interested to see what East gets into. They're going to do a quick dodge.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Lancers slow it down here on offense, work some clock, let their defense get some breather. But they don't. They run into a double team.
Got a ride here.
Yeah, Jake Holman taught me that you got to pass the ball in that situation.
And there's Mike Moore already. We got guys back.
The Hoover vacuum cleaner just sucking every ball up off the carpet.
He's going to the cage.
Love it. Love to see that young man go into the crease.
Stevenson's getting a really great player for next year.
I mean, it feels like every other sentence we're saying his name whenever the ball's on that side of the field.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a player, right? The ball just finds your stick, exactly. Regardless of where you are on the field.
Here's Stollard taking a dodge. Good defense.
Nice kick.
Yeah, that is a next level lacrosse IQ play.
But he's got to come up and get that GB.
There's Fagans.
Again, both teams applying a lot of pressure. They're going to use quite a bit of gas.
I like this long possession by East.
Yeah, they needed that.
Yeah, look at how the Lancers are really tight though on offense, right? We've got only have one player outside of the box. Now everybody's in the box.
Here's Gooley with the shot.
Makes it easier to double team, right? Makes it really, those slides come even faster.
Good save by Kelly there. Here's Billy Eccles right now pushing.
On the clear.
Absolute workhorse for Rockhurst.
Easy with the clear.
Under a minute and a quarter.
Here's Commenda up top. So effective last Wednesday. Got 45 seconds left in the half. They're probably going to try and take the last shot.
Commenda's going to be a good player for this program.
McNamara has a short stick on him. He loves that screenshot. Doesn't
he really
go that
does.
time. East can push this. 30 seconds left on the
save
clock.
Right there.
Smart play. Takes the double. Gets rid of it at the last second.
And Williams lays out his own guy.
You cannot run through four guys. It just doesn't work.
Or maybe? No, he can't finish it. There's 4 seconds left on the clock. Parker Williams laid his own guy out there.
At the end of the first quarter, plus 3.
So that's the end of the first quarter. Yeah, let's see it.
Rockhurst has a 1-goal lead after the first. Tight, as we expected.
Let's take a look here at this
Screen
last
shot.
shot. So McNamara tries to take advantage of the screen. Great pass there. Love that, Kevin. But their goalie is just up to task. I think he knows that Luke likes to shoot low. We'll see. Might be nice to mix it up if I'm Luke.
Yeah, we We had a sneaky suspicion that Shawnee Mission East was going to put more on McNamara. I think that was the that was the clear decision coming into this game.
Well, gents, 3-2. This is what we thought it would be. Right? Yep. Beautiful weather, lots of pace thus far in the game. Crowd's pumped up. Sometimes I can't even hear you guys talking in my headset.
Yeah. If I'm Rockers there, I know they love to stay in their system, keep running the system, that pick play, but if I got McNamara with a short stick D-midi up on top, I'm clearing everybody out and going to the cage with him. I mean, he's such a prolific player that I think that's a key part of Rocker's success going forward is if you get the switch with that pick on McNamara, I'd love to see him dodge on the D-midi.
Let's go. Are we going to have long timeouts in this game as well, or what? Are we going to play?
Except Rockman's five.
Let's see if Sutterman can continue his dominance.
Hey, what do you guys?
X.
Let's take a little guess. Let's play a little game here. What do we think the winning number to get to is tonight?
Ooh.
14.
I think. Yeah, I do. We've seen a little bit of a scoring drought for these two teams in the first. It's going to have to even itself out. I'd love to see it, a high teens game today.
I think
Good ride. Good ride.
Love to see
Big hit by Eccles.
Great.
Love to see that.
Rockers
that strong,
gets possession
physical,
back.
bodied ride.
And that's Will Eccles right there.
Hard to run
Unrelated to
through
Billy.
two guys.
Boy, Rockers is putting a lot of body and pressure on Sutterman. He's going to need to spend some time in the cryo chamber.
Way to milk it, Goss.
Oh, that is quite a sale. Sign that young man up for business school.
Finn's going to take a dodge. Giving him top side. Don't like that too much. Nice off-ball pick. Here's McGannon, who got the first goal of the night for Rockers.
This is an effective strategy. Rockers is going to run Shawnee Mission East defense around a little bit so that.
Good value.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hey, what did I say?
Wow.
Might be time to mix it up and throw a little high heat in there for McNamara. That's exactly what he does.
He's reaching to the top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies.
Great look at this one. We don't get to see it go in, but you can see the trajectory of the shot. Starts slow, finishes high, right over the goalie's shoulder. It's tough to save that from about 10 yards.
Rockers is a 2-goal lead early. So that's going to be Slash, which does not get waived. So East is going to be a man down face, but the way Sutherman's playing, he can easily win this. Did they waive it?
Nope. He's in the box.
They did not waive it.
Let's
Here's
take a
quick
look
look
at
the
it.
Slash.
Yeah,
he sells
just lifts his head up.
So what we didn't just see is Rockers just won the face-off, and they called a face-off right away when their D-mid picked it up. So they're going to have their full offensive set going in right now.
Yeah, that timeout call was good. You can't take them to halftime. Might as well use them.
Exactly. So early on, a chance for Rockers to take a 3-goal lead off that penalty, and great shot by McNamara. Reedy drawing something up, I'm sure. But Hale will have something to do with it as well.
Yeah, with that goal, that is going to tie the Rockers single season scoring record. And that'll be Kevin Luby that he shares the title with, at least until he gets another goal.
Kevin Luby, am I right? Was he assistant coach of the co-assistant coach of the year this year in the LAKC? Pembroke Hill.
What's the number?
Great dude. Hell of a Summer League lacrosse player.
70.
70 goals.
Yeah. You know, he's got the coach to do it. I know Joe Vasta, who played at Air Force, was the leading point scorer in the NCAA for several years. So,
yeah, he was all the way up until Lyle, and now there's a ton of guys on the list from the last couple of years. But you still see Joe. It's a bunch of it's like 2019, 2022, all in line in the top 10, and then I think around number 8 you see Joe Vasta a lot earlier in the 1970s, I believe.
yeah.
Really awesome to have him still promoting the game of lacrosse in Kansas City. His son playing at Air Force right now. Nice wheel by Rockers. Here's Bickelmeyer.
Yeah, this
Goss
extra man
with a pump
offense.
fake.
This Emo needs to move the ball faster. We have
Yeah.
too many dodges.
Ooh!
Picked off.
Nice pick off right there by Travers Wong.
That's what happens when an extra man gets stale. And Brock picks it up. Secretariat is off to the races.
I love the way the East still plays pressed out a little bit, even on man down, kind of making you have a little bit of pressure, not letting you just kind of waltz around the outside. We're back to all even. Andrew Finn with the dodge. Quick double. Something Rockers does is they kind of leave guys up top so that there's always free doubles by Shawnee Machiniste around the edge. Here's Brewster taking a short stick to X. He's an attackman usually, so I'd love to see a dodge here.
He's calling for an ISO. He likes that matchup.
Kobe
He wants
Bryant
it.
in the flesh. Good defense by Barrett McKee right here. Really good defense.
Oh, he's got a guy right on the crease. Wide open. Missed him.
That's what happens when you have that much pressure on you by that East defense. Quick double. Someone's wide open.
Oh, brother.
Can't find him.
That's
gonna be in
a
the back.
push.
Loose ball push. That's going to go back to Rockhurst.
Bickelmeyer picks it up.
I love the way East is playing. They're putting pressure on him.
Oh, they called a
They're
flag
bumping
there.
him. Oh, wow.
That was a flag?
That could have been inadvertent. He's got to waive this, right?
Also,
He
No.
can't call that from over there.
the ball's on the ground, so I'm kind of confused on what the call was going to be. Oh, they might have called a push. The ball's on the ground. I don't know. I don't really see the flag there, but leave it to the officiating team down there. Might have been earlier because I think the number 11's in the box for Shawnee Mission East, so it might have been an earlier call on McKee.
That's what I'm thinking. That might have been a continuation play.
Exactly. The Rockers' parents have moved into coaching the team from the sideline right here.
Yeah, those parents, you know, they know the game better than anybody.
Jack, I think they've always been there.
Oh, yes, they have. Here's Brock. Look at McNamara backside. He might be open.
Little hitch and a redodge. Forced it inside, and you know, that's the second time that Rockhurst has just made a poor use out of that emo.
I love the way Shawnee Mission East is playing man-down defense right now, pressing out, covering the passing lane. It's really impressive.
Yeah, the pace of this game is being dictated right now by Rockhurst. East is really just taking advantage of when they get the ball. They have thrown it away a couple times, but Rockhurst has really been owning possession thus far. It's interesting to see that the score is only 4-2.
Here's Saylor right here. Nice dodge. Good save on Kelly.
You have to put that on the ground. That is the easiest save to make as a goalie when you don't have to move your stick at all.
You're right. They made that really easy on him.
Shawnee Mission East in the 10-man right now. And Finn runs somebody over.
The Bulldog absorbing checks.
Bulldogs do what Bulldogs do.
Not a smooth transition on that. delivery.
Oh, that ball's going to end up with Rutgers. So East on defense again. I mean, they barely have the ball this quarter.
What did we get there?
I think it may have been failure to advance because the ball was outside of the box.
Huh.
But I'm not 100% sure. Whatever it was, Shawnee Mission East with possession.
Oh, wow.
Nice catch.
What a handle.
Save right there.
That's going to be offsides on Shawnee Mission East right there.
No, they were off. Ooh.
Billy Eccles.
Eccles clears the ball.
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration in the body language of guys in black out here thus far.
Is going to slow things down.
You know, they're making a few silly mistakes that in a game this tight is going to be a problem. East is absolutely matching the tempo of Rockers, but those silly mistakes are becoming an issue.
Got to move it. Or here's the pick play. Two-man game, Bickelmeyer with a short stick. Nice
Good
look to
feed.
Goss.
Oh, wow.
Steps in front. Great play. Bickelmeyer and Cooper Goss right there. Love Cooper Goss getting the extra step in front of the cage and finishing. Increasing the angle, making it a tougher save.
Goss must have taken a trip to Osceola because he came back with cheese.
Let's take a look at this. Okay, just a nice look by Bickelmeyer, dodging with his head up. Goss takes an extra step to get right in front of the goal and buries it. And he is pumped, as you can tell.
Rockers came ready to play tonight. And another failed clear by East leads to a Rockers goal. Story of the game for sure tonight. Doesn't matter how good your offense is when you don't have the ball. Sutherman loses that face-off.
It's a
nice win.
Strong point for East has been the Fisherman Sutterman at that face-off X.
McNamara up top. Looks like a little confusion. Here's a short stick on him. Give it right back to him.
Boy, Rockers is having some really extended possessions. They're doing everything they can to keep the ball out of the offensive sticks of Shawnee Mission East.
I mean, McNamara has no one on him right now. And now Commenda has no one on him. Oh, they're in the zone. That's why. Shawnee Mission East set up in the zone. Trying to give Rockers a little bit of a different look.
The officials are probably going to have to hit them with a timer. Oh,
Patrick
right
Brewster.
as I say that, Brewster.
Bo Kimmel has a nice bat down, but when you don't pick up the ball, things like that happen. That's two goals off of missed passes from Rockers that they pick up right on crease and score.
You pick that ball up off the carpet and immediately redistribute it, good things are going to happen.
Exactly. And right now, I mean, would you guys agree? I don't know if Rockers' offense is necessarily clicking. It just seems like by sheer volume of how much time they've had with the ball, they've been able to score more goals just even though they haven't been playing their best lacrosse, I'd say.
Yeah, Jack, they've dominated possession time tonight. East has kind of been throwing the ball away willy-nilly. And
East comes up with another face-off win, though, on a procedure call.
Something else that happens when you don't have the ball a lot on offense is you start to get a little more frantic, thinking you have to catch up. You have to catch up right away. You have to keep scoring goals. And that's not necessarily the case, especially with a good face-off guy. I'd love to see East get a long possession here, give their defense a break, then get a nice quality shot.
Good point, Jack.
There's Fagans with a nice dodge.
Yeah, I'd like to see him push the cage there.
Grayson Kerwin here.
He's got a step on him. It's a nice take.
Backed up by a White. Oh, they gave it to the Lancers.
Right, he was on close
He
to
went
that.
hard down the alley and had a nice top-down shot.
There's Hazy right here. Good save by Kelly.
Wow.
But he gets it back. Another save by Kelly.
Huge. I never got my law degree, but that looked like grand larceny right there.
Stepping out of bounds. Love the sportsmanship. Chris Kelly with 2 monster saves right on the crease. You got a goalie playing like that, it's going to be hard to lose. Here's Fagans. Got a short stick on him. I'd like to see him pull it out and go right back in. Ooh, good slide.
Great lift.
Run away. You got to run away from
Oh, that's
pressure.
got to be a hold.
Good timeout by
Good
East.
timeout, coach.
Great timeout.
Smart timeout.
So here's a better possession so far by Shawnee Mission East. I'd say 2 to 3 quality looks on that possession. That's what they need to get back in this game.
Patrick Schmidt with a great timeout call. He saw the writing on the wall, and Rockers had just swarmed the Lancer, and great timeout.
Let's see him. Here's 2 saves by Chris Kelly right in a row. Great save there. Hazy gets it back.
Great.
What a save right there.
Great change
And
of
he's
plans
hyped.
by Hazy. Yeah, wow.
Love
I
it.
would be too.
So what do we think East can do to kind of get more quality looks like they had in that last possession? It feels like sometimes tonight so far they've been running into a lot of double teams. I'd like to see them kind of get some offside movement and just make it a little easier for their dodges to not have a slide immediately on top of them.
You know, what they're going to have to do is eliminate turnovers. I mean, we've seen a lot of turnovers by Shawnee Mission East. And, you know, as we talked about, this is going to be a tight game. And if, you know, as soon as they let, you know, Rockhurst have a few extra possessions here and there, that's going to be a difference maker.
Here we go. I love it. You know what I want right here? George Stoller to score a goal. Team down by 4, senior leader. Blow by this guy and score. He's going to start with the ball up top middle.
Yeah, he's kind of a wily veteran, so he's going to be able to, you know, get East right back in this thing.
A nice dodge right here.
Oh, I think there was a lift at the last sec.
This is Cole Jackson for Shawnee Mission East. Oh, that's...
Oh.
Miss Cage.
Hazy's getting some good looks. He just needs to finish. I like that pick play for him down low, though. So when he
Agreed.
gets his hand free, he can shoot. Here's Grayson Kerwin with a shorty at X. Good look up top. Holsmer line. Jump shot.
Boy, another lift.
I mean, Rockers is just getting those sticks in, forcing bad passes, forcing bad shots.
You know,
Underrated part of defense.
That's one of the things that Coach Reedy talked about is they're going to have to get on hands a little bit better than they did the other night, and Rockers has certainly done
Nice
that.
dodge and finish right
great
there. George
find.
Stoller right on cue.
Oh, wow.
That's a big boy play.
That really
Stoller
is.
says, hey, I'm taking it to the cage, and I'm going to dunk in your face. Try and stop me.
Yeah.
And I mean, with the way Shawnee Mission East is playing on the faceoff right now, they can easily make a 2-goal deficit right here with a quick faceoff win.
Absolutely.
Great look. So Stoller just says, hey, you want to stop me? Give it a shot. Great spot, low and away on the kind of falling shot. Love that.
I love the pick play by Shawnee Mission East, bringing the short stick D-midi and the LSM both to X, setting a pick, and letting George go to work. Nice check there by East. And Sutterman comes up with a ground ball, but he's mobbed immediately by Rockers.
So
there's Michael Moore, of course.
You know, this is going to be a Timex call here. We got a minute left, and East is going to have to clear the ball all the way down. So, you know, we've got a relatively short clock.
Open.
Wide open.
Oh,
nice pass.
Beautiful play.
Here's a fast break opportunity.
Beautiful. Oh, Eccles and a last sec check.
Eccles with the hustle saves a goal there.
What a play by Will Eccles.
Eccles says no soup for you.
There's a timeout by Rockers there.
45 seconds remaining.
Good timeout, Coach.
45 seconds for Rockers here. I mean, those are the kind of plays that decide these games. Will Eccles runs all the way back, throws a trail check, gets a turnover, and now Rockers has 45 seconds to get another shot at the goal.
I'm wondering what they're going to set up. You know, Coach Behale has probably got something in his bag of tricks for this moment.
It'll be interesting to see if Shawnee Mission East stays with the zone they were running last possession as well, or throws them back into a man set.
With that, you know, that zone for East gave Rockers fits. That was the first time, you know, we've seen Rockers stall with that possession.
Exactly. And I mean, Rockers has been so good at just those one-on-one dodges and off the pick play, and the zone pretty much mitigates the pick play completely. You can't really pick a zone. The guys stay in their spots anyway, so I think it's a great adjustment by East to try and stop that zone pick play, or stop the pick play with the zone. So it'll be interesting to see. The way to beat a zone is to hit shots, and Rockers certainly has McNamara, they have Bickelmeyer, they have Andrew Finn, obviously. Those guys can all hit shots, so that's the way to break the zone. We'll see what the Shawnee Mission East sets up in here.
Agreed. You know, if I'm Shawnee Mission East, I'm packing it in a little bit and eliminating those inside feeds and just letting those guys shoot. You know, Trotter's done an excellent job in cage, and I think he's able to defend those, you know, 12 to 15-yard shots pretty handily.
Yep, and it looks like East does stick with the zone here. So Rockers are going to stack the crease here.
Yeah, if nothing else, this is going to slow Rockers down, and let's see what they decide to do.
We got about 25 seconds left. Brock is at X right now. And in this zone, no one goes down there to cover him. Nice defense by East there. Good communication. McNamara snipes the corner.
And that does it. McNamara takes over at 71 with Rockers' single season scoring record.
Low to high.
Just a blister to the 2-hole.
I mean,
this looks like our halftime guest, Bill Jacoboy's son for Notre Dame out there.
Jeez.
Looks like Wheaton just ripping upper corners.
I mean, what a shot by McNamara.
From distance, couldn't get it on camera, although our camera crew's doing a great job.
It's too, I mean, no one can get that. That's too fast. You can barely see with the naked eye. But, I mean, that's how you beat the zone. We talked about it. If you got shooters who can shoot, you'll beat the zone all day.
Shooters shoot, Jack.
This is just getting tied up right here. And, you know, really Rockers just wants to burn this. East wants to get one last goal before halftime to take some momentum.
6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're not going to get a shot off, it looks like.
So Rockers is going to go into halftime with a 4-goal lead and really all the momentum. East is going to have to do something to counter this, you know, Rockers defense. They've certainly put a lot more pressure on hands, and East is having a tough time finding rope.
Yeah, if I'm East right now, I'm going to the locker room disappointed in the way we played the first half, but the nice thing is we kind of feel like we played ourselves out of this game, you know? If you're Shawnee Mission East, you're kind of thinking that we played ourselves out of this game. We had a lot of turnovers on clears. We got saves, we had turnovers by them, but instead of turning those into possessions on offense, we kind of turned them into more second chance opportunities for Rockers, as well as 2 goals from Rockers coming off failed feeds to crease that somehow bounced in the stick. So if I'm East, I'm disappointed in the way the first half went, but I don't think we're out of it completely.
Test.
Hey, we are here with Bill Jacobois, father of Wheaton Jacobois, who just finished up his season at Notre Dame and was just drafted into the PLL by the Whipsnakes. So we wanted to hear a little bit more about, what it takes to get to that Division I level for some of the youth guys here in Kansas City.
We've been really blessed over the years with coaches like yourself and Elmer and Jay Coleman, who's been around for 100 years. And
the godfather.
Yeah, the godfather of lacrosse in Kansas City, and it's been super exciting for these kids. And we have fabulous athletes in Kansas City that are coming out of the Midwest, that are smart kids, they're big kids, they're strong kids, but they just haven't had an opportunity to play a lot of lacrosse. And I think that's the thing that, that Wheaton was really fortunate to have, is a great opportunity. And he took that, he worked hard, played a lot of wall ball, practice a lot with you guys. Guys were out shooting with him at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, 8, 9 o'clock at night. And then the next thing you know, the kid's playing on in an ACC team, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So it means that these kids can do it. And we need to support that for Kansas City lacrosse, which is super exciting.
Absolutely.
It's great. It's great
Absolutely.
for the game in town. And kids can't think that, I'm only going to go play rec lacrosse in Kansas City. You can think, hey, I'm going to go play Division I lacrosse, and then, hey, now we've got a kid that's playing pro lacrosse.
I was going to say, we've got our
first pro.
I love it.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it makes me think of, growing up and picking up a stick at 14, and that was the first opportunity, right? And now these kids can play starting in, at the very young youth level, right?
Kindergarten.
And Coach Reedy for Rockhurst, he went and played at Mount St. Mary's. He was one of one of the first 2 guys to play in college, and
I followed him
and played at Ohio State for Joe Bresci, and it was
and
a great
what
way
Joe's
to
done, and Coach Meyer now, and those guys are out there. But these kids we have fabulous athletes out of Kansas City, and we've had great football players over the years, and now we're putting a stick in their hands, and they're learning how to play the game of lacrosse.
Yeah.
And you have superstar coaches, really great coaches, good guys that care, and that now we take it to the next level. It's really exciting.
It is.
I think it's great.
And this is a sport for guys that you don't have to be 6'7" to play in college, right? You're around 6 foot or around that marker, and you're an athlete. You want to hustle and work hard and grind. This is a sport for you.
Right. What was it for you, Andrew, that you thought that was something special that made it interesting for you?
Yeah, well, for me, it was growing up playing the traditional Kansas sports of football, basketball, and baseball. It was really a little bit of all three of those sports together, the physicality of football, the agility of basketball, and hand-eye coordination of baseball and basketball. It translated great to the lacrosse field.
Right.
And more than anything, as soon as you get that stick in your hand and you start playing wall ball, it's kind of like your best friend in a way, right?
Yeah.
We hear a lot about young people sleeping with their lacrosse sticks,
absolutely.
right? They fall in love with it.
So one of the things I've got to ask, we've got, like you said, our first pro here in Kansas City. All the youngsters out there that were playing in the All-Star game, they're dying to know. Is Wheaton going to keep the double nickels? They're trying to buy their Whip Snake jerseys, and they want to know what number to put on the back.
I had a chance to speak with him tonight when he arrived in Albany, and I think he's going to end up with 33. Okay. So
the great Larry Bird.
It's Larry Bird, which is super cool. Again for KC. I don't know if we had a 33 football player here for the Chiefs, but he's excited about it, and we'll see. Again, you look at this whole thing and say, guys, don't quit. Go try to be better than you are every day. Make yourself better. Get in the weight room at 7 o'clock in the morning. Get out there and shoot in the rain, and you can do that. And it's a neat thing, and that's what we need for Kansas City.
Awesome. Bill, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you very much, Hunter.
I
appreciate it. Andrew, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's make Kansas City a great lacrosse city, and hopefully we're going to get a PLL team here in a couple of years, and it'll be exciting. So
awesome.
Thanks, guys,
Thank
and
you.
Thanks for doing this for KC Lacrosse.
Absolutely.
It's
Thanks
great
for being
stuff.
here.
All right. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Thanks,
Good
guys.
deal.
Thank you.
Welcome back. We are about to start second half action with Rockhurst holding a 7-3 lead over Shawnee Mission East in the LAKC 2022 championship game.
Yeah, so we've actually got Bill Jacobois here in the booth with us for a few minutes. He's going to lend some of his lacrosse wisdom for us.
That's a scary thought, but it's fun to be out here. It's fun to see the kids in Kansas City out. We've got Shawnee Mission East running a couple of seconds late here, Hunter, but I think we're in for a heck of a second half here tonight, don't you think?
Absolutely. So what do you think Coach Schmidt was telling the Lancers at halftime?
I think he said, fellas, we're going to have to put some points on the board here. It's the old Rockhurst head coach Jay Coleman mentality of, boys, get the ball and put it in the goal.
Yeah, well said.
I've been looking at these Shawnee Mission East kids. That's a good-looking group of kids. They're big kids. They're athletic. They play hard on the wings. We're going to see what they do here. They got 2 poles on the wings. They're coming out here, and we're going to see how they do. They're fighting like hell off the. There we go. We got a possession Rockhurst here quickly off.
Love that East changed it up a little bit and started with the double dragons, having 2 poles on the wings. Wasn't effective right there, but I think that's going to be, one of the keys to being able to beat up on those Rock guys a little bit and getting that first possession.
I agree that we haven't seen that the whole game, so it's neat to see them come out with that off the bat.
And East is going to go back to a man-to-man set after the zone kind of failed them at the end of the second half, or the end of the first half.
We're going to have to see some stellar goalie play here for the East Lancers in the second half, but their fan base is fired up and they're ready to go here, guys.
Yeah, Trotter's going to have to stand on his head for that second half to keep Rockhurst at bay and let East claw their way back into this.
It kind of settle back into the zone here.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me of one of these Levittown battles out on Long Island in the late spring when the kids really get after it here. So it's neat to see this in Kansas City here. We've got some great athletes that I think are going to start making an impact in the lacrosse world on the bigger scale.
I mean, we have a lot of guys on both teams going to go to the next level and keep playing college lacrosse. We got.
Right. Oh wow.
There's a fail clear by East. Mike Moore going to Stevenson. George Stoller going to Westminster. Andrew Finn going to, obviously, Bryan. And Gormson, who's not playing, Will Gormson, but he's actually going to VMI next year.
That's fantastic. We had one of my son's teammates was a goalie at VMI and had a hell of a career there. So it's neat to see the opportunity that they have in front of them. And now we have this great program over just, a couple 100 miles down the road over at Lindenwood, with them becoming a D1 program. And you can't think, but Rockhurst isn't close to being a Division I program as well.
Finn with the take. Yeah, and we were even talking about a school like UMKC with such great facilities, and with Creighton Prep, or thinking about adding D1 lacrosse in the future. UMKC is another option that could become a D1 school in the future. I mean, lacrosse is slowly spreading its way out west, and as the Midwest is kind of popping up more D1 programs such as Lindenwood, I'd love to see more, maybe a Kansas City school make that jump to the D1 level.
Right.
It's kind of said that years ago, Kansas City got skipped over on the high school level, and they're building back up to a Denver or a Dallas. But St. Louis has always been big.
Nice take by Andrew Finn.
What a nice step down shot there.
Finn with a scud missile to the 1 hole.
And I mean, they are torching the zone now from that top middle spot.
They really are.
That's what happens when you put a shorty up there.
Lancers 3.
Just steps in and cranks top left corner. East is going to make another slight adjustment. They're still going to have 2 poles on the wing, but they're going to move Michael Moore up there, who I think is a great call.
I agree.
He's
like we
unreal
said,
at ground balls.
Just a ball hawk.
I was talking to my son the other night about this, and one of the things they focus at Notre Dame is the ride and the ground balls off of the face-off, because it can become a 50-50 almost every time. Even if you lose the face-off, you can create a 50-50 by absolutely, beating the heck out of the Fogo here, which is something that we're seeing happening right here. Oh my goodness, look at that guy. He was up in the air.
Yeah, we have keys.
Laid out.
We have keys to the game. I play at Whittier College. We have keys to every game, and one of our big ones is WAR. It's we are relentless, and it's that mentality that on every face-off wing, we're relentless to get the ball, no matter what the thing is with the draw. Especially the new face-off rules, which limit the amount of time the face-offs can hold in and kind of work around with the ball. It makes it a lot more. It happens a lot more often than you get that 50-50 ground ball come out.
I agree. I think it'd be neat to see the LAKC move to a shot clock and get it to be more of indicative of a college game. I think it'd be better for the players personally, ultimately. So hopefully the league looks at it from that perspective, because I think it'll make the kids better players in the long run.
Absolutely.
I would absolutely agree. I mean, coaching at the college level, you've got to go into every possession with a plan. I mean, I feel like sometimes at the high school level, there's times where, they've cleared the ball and then they say, well, what do we do now?
Right.
You saw the Shawnee Mission East bench on the last Rockers possession as they were holding it early into the shot clock, or in the lack of a shot clock. Oh, interception by Fagans. He goes down.
There we go.
He gets laid out and one. Will Fagans.
And one.
I hope he's
clap this
okay.
in. He's still down. That was a pretty high hit.
I think he'll be okay. He's a tough kid. His dad is a hell of an athlete and a tough guy himself. So I think he'll step up here, but let's hope he's okay.
He's moving around, which is good when you see those big hits for sure.
It's interesting, guys. We have this beautiful facility here at UMKC, and it's so nice of them to host us and have all this going on. And you think, what could be of lacrosse in Kansas City over the years? And you go back to, as we said, the godfather of lacrosse, Jay Coleman. He had a 33-0 team back in the day, which is absolutely unbelievable out of Kansas City. They went and played everyone all over the country. They went to Denver. They went to California. It's unbelievable.
They went up and beat Culver, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is that's just great.
It's super cool, and we have that opportunity to make ourselves a great lacrosse city, and we should.
Yep. And even I think you've seen it before, is that as more and more coaches come back who are playing at the college level, like the Lee Jaguars, the Griffin Freeze, who have come back and coached for the last 3 summers, and are being able to be trained at Rockhurst College, where they have such a great coaching staff up there that actually promotes growth of the players even when they're back home over the summer. And so it's actually a benefit to them to come home and coach. You start to see even more growth of the game as these kids are getting better and better coaching, from just a trickle-down effect of guys going to play in college from coming back home and helping the younger kids grow.
So Fagans is up, and he looks a little dazed, and he's going to go take a minute with the trainer. But he is up and he's walking off the field. Looks okay.
Hey, looks all right. He's a big kid.
Yeah, he is.
He's tough. He'll be back out in a minute.
Great job by the trainers getting out there for sure.
Awesome. Well, yeah, Bill, thank you for taking a few minutes with us. We really appreciate it.
Hunter, thank you very much.
Yeah, you'll have to
great.
Give Wheaton our best.
I will, and thank you for all of you for making Kansas City lacrosse a better opportunity for everyone. And I think that it's just going to get more exciting, more energetic, and we're going to put more kids in Division I lacrosse, and hopefully we'll throw another kid into the pros.
Absolutely.
So it's great. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here with you guys and everything.
Thank you so much.
It's wonderful. Thank you.
So we're going to have Shawnee Mission East starting man up with the ball off that penalty. We didn't see the call, but I would assume it's going to be a cross-check or an illegal body check for sure.
Yeah, I think it's definitely one. It might even be 2. And, clapped in, which means the ref claps above his head.
Good save by Chris Kelly right there.
Wow. And locks it in. So
East needs to ride hard here.
Yeah. East is going to need the ball back.
And they sail it.
And they get it. Wow, another poor clear by Rockhurst. And they are right back in it.
Slow it.
Smart play to move it around back, play for another day.
Holzmerline going through a triple.
A quadruple. Oh, and a low
Chris
to
Kelly
high.
against the save.
He's had 2 back-to-back saves.
Similar to what we said earlier with the low shots, kind of Trotter being all over him. Chris Kelly seems to be all over the shots up top.
Boy, Finn is really putting this on his back at this point.
That might be a Ward.
That's a Ward.
That's going to be a Ward. Good call.
Can't do that. Cheating in this sport.
Nice ride here by Rockhurst. They still have a man-up opportunity for East right now.
Yeah,
guys,
they're still man-up.
Sorry there. That felt like that could have very easily been a 2-goal swing, and it just didn't come to fruition.
Holzmerline.
And that will do it. That absolute stinger.
Sidearm high smoke.
Wow.
That will come to fruition.
Now we got an 8-5 game. He
Wow.
scores the first 2 of the second half.
You know, that somebody needs to call.
This is going to be a great angle of this. Bop.
2-hole. Somebody needs to call deaf and ball because that was filthy. You know, it's not over till the fat lady sings. That's a 2-goal swing right there for East. It's now 3, 8-5.
I'll tell you what, guys. I took a break while Bill Jacoboyce was in here, and I stood out on the patio, and it feels like a Travis Scott concert out there.
Hopefully not.
I don't know who that is.
East with
Astro
possession.
World. It's
Nice
what
face-off win.
what the kids listen to. I think
right.
Jay listens to it.
Them and their MTV and their Zima.
So look at that penalty was actually locked in on Rockhurst. So they're still going to be man down. So an illegal body check, you can lock in the penalty. So even if East scores, and Stoller,
Whoa! Bouncer!
Georgie.
Change planes, Georgie.
What's up, Georgie?
Hiya, Georgie.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
It pops out of the storm sewer.
This is great.
Look at this shot by George Stoller
Oh my
right here.
goodness! Is that a red balloon in the back of the goal, Georgie?
Man, they
And
are.
East is right back
East
in
is
this
electric.
game. I mean, I think the stands are shaking right now. And look at the coaches on the coaching staff.
Yep.
Getting the boys hyped.
Gents.
That bouncer is going to be on the front page of the Harbinger tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
Are they still printing in the summer?
I think so.
They might have to do a special edition after this game.
Yeah,
And
guys.
there's Mike Moore with the ball,
off the
of
carpet.
course.
We talked about this is a game
And
of
Michael Moore's
of
open in the
runs.
middle.
Oh. He has not practiced with that left-handed shot on the run much.
No. Not surprisingly.
No. No.
Keep possession.
The eyes, I think I saw them back here. They were as big as saucers.
Penalties released.
He
Like
didn't
a
know what to
horse.
do.
So Rockhurst is now back to even.
I'd like to see the ball get into number 9's hand.
He's open on the crease. Grayson Kerwin with the dodge here.
Give it to Haas or give it to Georgie.
Great backup by Hazy.
Beats the fuss rate. It's Kelly.
Oh.
Wanted that quick start. Not so fast.
Not so fast, friend.
I'd love to see a pick here by Kerwin. And here it comes. Number 14, Grayson Kerwin's going to set a pick for him right here. Nice pick.
Oh! Bar down. He
Stinger
says.
by Hazy.
Hand down, man down.
Rockhurst can do nothing to defend Hazy. He is having himself a night.
And
That
he had
boy is
Let's see
eating.
it.
He must have just munched on Werther's Originals before the game because he's all jacked up.
Yeah.
He's putting the ball wherever he wants it.
I mean, 8-7 now. And East crowd going nuts.
This is what we wanted.
Exactly. Nice face-off by Sutterman.
Oh, wow, Sutterman.
He's an excellent face-off guy. Just using his body, boxing out.
Doesn't matter if
Hazy
it's
going to the cage again.
it really doesn't matter if
Pulls
it's
it
a
out.
bluegill or a perch or a bass or a lacrosse ball. He's pulling that thing out.
Whatever he's throwing, he's catching. Good defense here. Kerwin going to the cage.
Oh, and it's not backed up. It's going to go back to Rock.
Back up. Pocket ball.
Rockhurst needs a clear here.
Kelly gets the backup for the Hawklets.
What does that do for you, Coach, when you see that no
Oh.
backup?
Oh, that's
It's hard to watch.
yeah. There's words I can't use on the air that makes me think of.
Good find. But Michael Moore's there, of course.
Moore, the ball hawk. Oh,
He throws it away to Eccles.
and there's
Oh.
a
There's a
flag.
flag.
We got
What is
Laundry.
going
Oh,
on?
it's going to be for Rockhurst. Oh, wow.
What's the flag going to be?
This is the last thing Rockhurst needed was Laundry against them.
And look at East
I
right
didn't
now.
see it.
We'll look over and see what the call was.
Slash on Rockhurst.
They're going to call Andrew Finn, number 14, for the slash on Mike Moore.
Oh, I
didn't see it, but
I didn't either.
I mean, this is a game.
You know, Rockhurst is typically pretty scary when playing with a lead, but the Lancers said not tonight. They picked up their lance and went to work.
And after a couple missed, not the most dominant half by the faceoff X by Shawnee Mission East, they've come alive in the second half. I think they've won every faceoff so far except for the first. Nice pass by Holzberline. Tough angle shot there. You've got to go left here and increase the angle there.
Rockhurst really needs to kill this. And they got it to the right guy.
He will run and run and run and run. And Rockhurst faithful want the slash there. Georgia got to be careful. Love to see.
He's getting pretty loosey-goosey with that stick.
Love to see a quick double here. Keep the momentum. But Rockhurst has guys like Billy Eccles, Brock. Those guys aren't losing the ball. They will run around the field and around the field until this penalty is fully cleared. So now, 7 minutes into the half, it feels like a completely different game.
It really does.
And East is going to stay in the zone.
East has been putting the biscuit in the basket and they're about to even this thing up.
Here's Finn up top, who got the scoring started in the second half. McNamara is open for a shot. Great save by Trotter.
Save. He drops down. You know, Coach Ilmer, if I'm looking closely, it looks like Trotter's got some KU gloves on.
Does he?
Maybe we got a future Beaker over there.
We'll have to keep our eyes on him, Coach. I got my eyes on a couple guys in black.
Yeah, I do too.
Nice cut by Brock. Good cut by McNamara. Finishes it.
McNamara. That's 4?
I believe so.
God, they need a fire extinguisher to put him out.
If we get another look at this, everybody, youngsters should study this, go to town on studying. This is such a quick release. So McNamara cuts to the goal, and he catches it and shoots in the very same motion.
Yep. Just really impressive stuff. Here's the replay.
Here's the look. Catch right into the
Quick
shot.
release.
No cradle.
You're right. Good spot.
And if I'm East in the zone, I know we're running the zone. It's working well in some aspects. And there's another faceoff win by East. I'd love to see them key in on the shooters a little bit more.
Moore is going to start with it. He's doing everything. I think I saw him checking the tire pressure on the team bus. Pushed him out.
Stays in bounds. They have a fast break opportunity. Nice catch right there.
Get it to a shorty.
Bank. Two minutes left in this third quarter.
Rockhurst is really going to slow it down. I think, they want to get a stall warning here and, hold for, last 20 seconds to initiate their offense.
Absolutely. Oh, they throw it away.
An unforced turnover by Rockhurst.
And McGannon was open, but that's a hard pass to make off your back foot 20 yards downfield.
I don't know why he's throwing over all that traffic either. You're going to give East a perfect opportunity to take it to 1 going into the fourth.
Rockhurst is in the ride right here. Nice pick.
Solid ground ball.
Stollard has just been all over the place.
Well, the loss of Fagans does open up a chance for Rockhurst to pressure out even more behind the goal. Here's a nice dodge, but it's deflected.
I think that hit pipe.
I think
Loose
it
ball
didn't get out
push.
of his stick.
Okay.
It's a bit of a ghost shot.
Ghost.
Boo, boo.
Good pressure.
So we got 1 minute left in the third. Rockhurst is going to head down with it, and they get an easy clear. Lancers retreat a little bit to set up their defense.
East is sticking with the zone, it looks like.
Which I really like that call. I mean, they have really slowed Rockhurst scoring with that zone.
Now I'd love to see a little bit of extra pressure.
Finn is just holding it, and it's going to
Dodging
be
on Moore. Here's a good matchup right here.
It really is.
Good double.
Goss, the glue guy, takes a
15
pass at a sip.
seconds.
And
Nice communication by East defense.
Brock works him down. Oh,
What a lift check there.
Great lift check.
5 seconds
5
left.
seconds.
Finn's going to have a chance to try and get a shot off. Pitch.
Nope, nothing. East smothers Finn.
And at the end of the third period.
So what a quarter by
Complex
Shawnee Mission
line,
East to get themselves completely back in the game.
Love it. The third was the most exciting quarter so far. I mean, we're going into the fourth with 2 goals. I thought this was going to be a 1-goal game, and this is tight like a tiger.
And we're looking at, 14 around that, I think is going to be the score line towards the end of this game.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about East holding Rockhurst there is how dominant they were on the face-off X that possession or that quarter. They're going to have a chance right now to go right back into a face-off win, hopefully get a face-off win and go down, try and score the ball again, make it a 1-goal game. And I don't even know what adjustments that
A reminder at the end of the
Rockers
game,
can really make
fans
here
are not
because
allowed.
they had a couple turnovers, but it just felt like East came alive in that quarter, and there was nothing they could do.
You're absolutely right. I mean, they took a jolt to lightning, and they started playing silly. I mean, it was great.
And when you got a guy like Holzberline right there, Hazy, just taking the game over. I mean, it's hard to stop that. And then I'll be interested to see if we see Fagans come back in this quarter. But if not, that's a pretty big loss for East. Just not even his scoring ability, just his ability to catch the ball and play through traffic.
Yeah. With the way this game started, with Sutterman going down on a big hit, the officials have done an excellent job, keeping this game clean. I thought we were off to, the gangs of New York with how that started with some of those hits.
Absolutely. And we're getting physical play, and everything outside the rules are kind of being stopped right now, but I think the refs are doing a great job so far in this game, despite what the fan section may say on either side.
Yeah, these fans are on pins and needles. We've got the Rockhurst fans on the left, and those Rockhurst boys are kind of going nuts over there, and we've got the East kids over on the right.
And it looks like Fagans is not going to come back on the field here, unfortunately for
Here
him.
we go. 12 minutes to go to crown the LAKC
So
champion.
12 minutes to decide the fate. Who is bringing home the hardware?
Nice play by Bo
Lancers.
Kimmel. And just another really excellent
Smooth.
face-off by Sutterman. Boxing out, letting his LSM go back and get the ball. Really impressive.
That really was. Great transitions all around.
And here's East with the ball, a chance to tie the game.
East's play has been a little bit erratic, during this game, but gosh, that was the smoothest lacrosse I've seen East play all night.
Or with the chance to make it one. Good defense right there.
I'd like to see a better quality shot on that possession, right?
I would
The
too.
backhand, just solo drive is not what you're looking for there.
They worked really hard to get that possession, and it just wasn't what they would have hoped for. Rockhurst will pull this out and set up something.
Here's Bickelmeyer at the ball right here. Excuse me.
We'll excuse you, Jack. We've been talking a lot the last few days.
And you wonder if when East will start calling for that stall warning. I know they've been trying to get it all game, but I mean, this is ridiculous. This is what we were talking about earlier with the shot clock. There's something to setting up your offense, but there's also something to getting into play early.
If I'm Rockhurst, I am trying to score here. I am not trying to stall.
Yeah.
Right, you are up 2
got 10
goals.
minutes.
Yeah, there is a ton of time left.
There really is.
And Bickelmeyer's lurking around the crease right now.
They have broken out of the zone, it looks like, and started playing a little bit more man.
Looks like they're in almost a half and half,
Yeah,
half zone, half man.
It's interesting. It's like a backside zone, and
Suffocating defense by McKee. Ooh.
McKee's been excellent tonight on ball. Excellent. I mean, where's the? Can we get a little stall here?
there it is. He put the stall on.
There it is.
So, Jack, how much time do they have to get something off here? Or do they just have to keep it in the box, correct?
I think it's in the box, and I'm not exactly sure the time limit. There's
And
a
there
pass
it is.
up
There's
top
a
to
shot.
Goss.
Oh,
Good
a
save
great
by Trotter.
bounce. Trotter just denies him.
And a good outlet.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
That is just a
Great
heartbreaker.
goose. There is an absolute Donnybrook for that ball.
Big boy play by Bickelmeyer. In the pass.
Love the hit by Moore. Oh, great backed
Bodies
up shot.
are
Oh,
flying.
but it's
And
going to go
Michael-
east way.
Michael Moore
is
with the
closest to
backup.
where the ball goes out.
This is electric.
He is always in the right place at the right time.
And just the intensity of the ride by both teams is incredible.
That was a fun little sequence to watch,
Yeah,
fellas.
it
Awesome
really was.
sequence. And Bickelmeyer staying in bounds is impressive enough, and getting that pass off.
What are you doing?
Smart goose.
He falls.
Great hip. Good hip check by Goss there, leaving his defender on the kangaroo.
As we approach 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Been a flurry of action so far, but no goals.
Yeah, if you're the Lancers, you have to stop the ROC here. You need to get it back on your offensive zone and go to work. Another goal to extend this to 3 is that's gonna be a tough one to swallow.
And if you're the East coaching staff, the zone's been working for you stopping these goals, but at some point you're going to have to press out, And I mean, he is holding the ball completely,
They're well said, Jack. They had to go put somebody out on Brock because he was just going to stand there as long until they slapped a stall warning on.
You got to press out the rest. 7 minutes down 2.
7 minutes, you're right. I mean, we thought it might go up. It might be first to 14. I think it's going to go back. These playoff games are always much tighter. First to, oh, wow.
Nice
ROC
dodge by
scores.
Brewster, and he scores. Trotter almost makes a save there, but if you're East, you just got to be frustrated about possessions like that where they hold the ball, you finally go out. I'm interested to see if East kind of gets out of the zone. And here's a play by Brewster. Nice pick. And if you're going to play that zone, I know we've been talking about how great Michael Moore's been playing, but you'd love to see him sit on the top of that pick and initiate a quick double so you can't just go over that pick right away. But, that's what happens when you're worn down playing defense for so long. You kind of in between a zone, in between a man. It's really hard to play a defense like that. And in some ways you have to press out, like we've been saying. And in some ways you're trying to stick with the system. So just a tough spot to be an East defenseman right now. Sutterman wins the
Again.
He needs help though.
Oh, when it goes out, East mishandles it. Sutterman is upset. All that work and no reward. Move it over. Midi back. There you go.
Throws it away.
And Rockers just has no care for that possession.
Goes
Nor
back.
does East. Goes back Rockers' way.
Yeah, you don't want to
Finn
clear
takes
the
that
ball
off.
to the All-American on the opposing team. That's generally not your first look.
Yeah.
I mean, both these teams need to settle down a little bit. You don't need to make the long pass right away. You have 20 seconds to get it over the midline. There's a defensive midi right in front of him open. It's just make the one pass and he can throw it up one more. Shorten those passes, and instead of a 40 pass, make it 2 10-yard passes. With a little running involved, of course. Here's a pick play at X. Well defended by East. Somehow finds his way to Brewster.
He mishandles it. Oh, that was late. That was just a pure frustration play. Rockers is going to get an opportunity for a score right here. I think Brock's going to go hard and makes a dump.
There's McGannon with the ball. It looked like Moore thought that the Rockers player caught the ball, and that's what I saw. Just
I think you're right.
he was wide open on crease, so I mean, it looked like it should have been a goal. So, and you know those defenders, when they see someone on crease, they're taught to lay them down.
Oh, I'm aware.
Nice move by Goss. Ball comes out though.
Ball pops out.
East needs to pick this up. Needs to pick it up.
East gets
Kimmel's gonna
possession,
get
and
it.
here comes the whistle.
So it'll be interesting to see what they call here on Moore. Yeah, that was pretty late.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's probably going to be a 1 minute.
That was frustration.
No reason to clap that in.
no. So looks like it's going to be a timeout by ROC. 5 minutes left. Rockers faithful going nuts right now. So if I'm East right now, even though we're man down, I mean, it's nice that their defense sort of lends themselves towards pressing out even when they're man down. We saw early on those man down possessions, they were getting pick balls, stuff like that, but they also have their ball hawk, Michael Moore. He's the one in the box.
So we're at the point now, we're starting to, time is starting to run out. Those minutes or seconds are falling off the clock, and if I'm Rockers here, I've got a minute emo, but I want to burn 45 seconds and start initiating at that 15-second mark.
Absolutely. And it's going to kind of come down to, do they want to put the game away right now, or do they want to kind of just stay on their heels and defend the wall? If I'm Rockers, we have the shooters. You have McNamara, you have Finn, those two guys are on the ball tonight. They've been hitting all kinds of shots all over the field. This is a great opportunity to go up 4 goals with 5 minutes left and really put it on East and have to make a lot of plays down the stretch to win the game. So here we go. 5 minutes left. Rockers up 10-7 over Shawnee Mission East. This second half has come with a lot of drama for sure. Because I was worried, if I'm being honest, I was worried about a blowout in the first half.
Yeah. Trotter is going to have to be an iron wall right here for the next 5.5 minutes.
So Brewster's going to start with the ball.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're starting to just, let that time roll right off the clock.
And I mean, I think Mr. Jacobowitz is absolutely right with the shot clock.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen a game that's pace has been completely stalled by Rockers, and well within their right, well within the rule book. They're not doing anything wrong, but it really stops the pace of the game. And whatever college level you're in, whether it be MCLA, NAIA, like NCAA, you're gonna have a shot clock,
Yeah.
And so here's Bickelmeyer.
Brock makes a wise decision.
Nice move by Finn. One more pass.
What a save by
Trotter.
Trotter! Save! Trotter keeps him right
Does he get
in
the
it.
chase? Are they going to give it to him?
What's the call?
What's the call?
Ball
And they
stays
give it to
blocked.
Rockers.
Okay. Boy, there was no emphatic expression.
I'd love to
on
see
that
them
call.
reward Trotter a little
Yeah.
bit, even if he was maybe a half step behind. But now we're all even, so you got to
We're
press
even.
out if you're East right now. You got to press out.
So Rockers did nothing with that man up. I mean, they did burn a minute, agreed, but you know they didn't find rope.
Kimmel's got to go to work here. I mean, you got to get out of the zone if you're East right now. You have to. There we go.
There
You have
go.
to keep pressing this.
You're going to have to start pushing.
Good defense. Quick double.
Double.
Stay
Well,
on it.
Don't bring your man to him.
Yeah. I mean, now he's got a shorty on him. You got to do something here. 3:30
Yeah.
left now.
Moves it. He's tired.
I mean, Rockers might have a 5-minute possession in this game the way it's looking
Yeah.
right now.
Really is. Let's hit him with a stall warning early.
Seriously.
Let's make something happen. I feel like Rockers brought a sound machine to the sidelines, and they're trying to just put everybody to sleep with this.
Stay on this. You have to stay on this right now.
Wow.
You have
they
to
let
stay
him
on
out.
it. Come on. Now, I may sound like I'm favoring a team right now. I'm favoring the action. I want to see something go ahead. I want to see something
Amen.
happen.
Yeah, this is not fun to watch, to be honest
Good
with
check. Good check. And that's got to be a flag.
There's
there
a
we
flag.
you.
go.
That's against the guys in white.
McNamara. Yep. So that should be free clear too. It's going to be a
Should
cross
be a
check
free
at least.
clear.
2 minutes.
Well, I don't know if.
Oh,
Whoa.
no,
Oh,
no,
2-2.
Two.
Yeah.
Never mind.
2-2.
Yep.
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
They can call free clear.
Corey's
like
making
no.
the call to the sidelines
If
from
you're the
across
East
field.
attack, when get up on the 50. I mean, yeah, he just nails him directly in
Oh,
the back.
cross check right in the back. You know, that's not the time for that play. There's never a time for that play, but this sure isn't it.
I mean, Rockers 2 games in a row has made crucial mistakes that could easily have swung the game. I mean, last game you saw that
And
box
you
penalty.
remember what the score was last time?
Yeah.
I believe it was 10-7.
And they had 2:45. The other team had 45 seconds, I believe, or something like that.
I think they had a minute 11, but
Yep.
yeah,
I mean, it's
they're giving East an easy way back into this.
move it.
That's high. That's a
Another
cross
flag.
It's
check.
high. Oh my! They're gonna go.
2-man
Oh
up.
wow! They're gonna go double emo.
Yep.
This is just.
Who's that? Eccles with the cross check?
Yeah.
Yep.
You are
Billy
shooting
Eccles.
yourself
He just
in the
rode him
foot.
up, rode him high. Can't ride him like that.
Gotta stay low on the ride.
Stay low in your saddle, young man.
So it's gonna be a timeout by East here.
Good timeout. You know, you've
Timeout,
got
Lancers.
2:24 left in the
man
game.
Buckets 10.
This is everything. You got
Lancers
2:24 left for a lot of these boys' careers.
Exactly.
And you know, you want to make sure that you've got the right personnel out there and that they know what they're supposed to do.
Reminder,
Because
in the
you've
game,
got a
both
double
games are
emo,
open, north
and this
gate
is
and
your
the south
best
gate.
opportunity of the
Again,
night to get a
fans are
goal.
not allowed
100%.
on the field
And also, what
after
this also does is you can reestablish what you're doing on defense. Because we've seen Shawnee Mission East a little bit confused so far, but I mean, from this point on, it's doubling the ball, pulling the goalie out of the cage. In my mind, if they score here, I mean, maybe not, but the quicker they score, I guess. But if I'm East right now, I'm telling my defense all out pressure. We got 3 goals left. If Rockers somehow gets this ball, you have to ride your behind off, and then you also have to just pressure the ball as much as you can, especially if they get the ball while they're still 2-man down.
I'm so excited to see what East is going to run out of this timeout.
And this is the one time, you know what? We've had some long timeouts. This one feels absolutely justified. This is for the rest of the season. This is for the game. This is for everything.
I feel like Ralphie on Christmas morning waiting for that Red Ryder BB gun.
So here comes Chris Kelly and his defense.
We'll see if you get it there, Coach.
Let's do it. Just don't want to shoot my eye out.
And East still needs to score quick. Even I know they've You'd love to see him move the ball around, but they got to get the ball in the back of the net as fast as possible.
Yeah, they need 3 and 220.
Got to do the simple things here. Pass and catch. And
Good
back the goal up.
Great backup.
So now they're only up 1 man up.
Good quick restart. Way to move it. Way to move it.
Got to move it.
Great take. Boy, that might have knocked out one of our mics. We'll have to check with Kevin on that. That was a scorcher.
Hosberline. Good shot in the finish.
Score by Max Hosberline.
Oh, wow.
I mean, who else but Max Hosberline right there?
He has been effective, and that was a great man up. I think Shawnee Mission East may have done a team mani-pedi before the game because that was polished.
Lancers 8. Big face-off coming up here.
That might have been my favorite one so far.
You're welcome. I've been workshopping that one all week.
Love it. So here we go. Sutherman back at the face-off X. 2 minutes, season on the line, down 2 goals.
Oh, wow.
And Kemp comes up with it. You gotta stay on
comes
it.
up.
Huge
He's
ground
a face-off
ball.
guy. Lock off. Everyone lock off. If you're East, you're locking off. But they don't do it.
Sutherman has been devastating to Rockhurst all night, and he just may be out of gas. He has been Atlas, putting this East team on the back for the face-off.
You gotta pressure. 1 minute 30 left.
Oh! Rockhurst mishandles it.
I mean, East
they
just
regain
looks
possession.
gassed.
They do. You know, both teams have given everything tonight. They've really left it all out on the field.
And this is the worst guy to have the ball in his stick at the end of this game because he will run and run and run.
Wow. Oh.
I mean, the double's got to come soon, huh? 1 minute left.
Blake Hansen is just a stud defensive midi. His coach said he just puts on his work boots and picks up a lunch pail and goes to work every practice.
Yeah, Rockhurst is not looking to go to the goal. They have no reason
Absolutely
to.
not. There's 50 seconds. You need the double. Double's got to come at some point. Someone's got a double. There, finally the double comes. I mean, 40 seconds, they just let so long rip off the clock. And Rockhurst faithful is going nuts below us right now.
They really are. Brock takes it to the corner.
The stadium is shaking below us right now. 30 seconds left.
Oh, Brock loses it. He picks the ball back up and goes to the corner.
Oh, boy.
20 seconds left.
That's going to do it, fellas.
And it looks like for the second time in 2 years, Rockhurst is going to be your LAKC champion and win the trilogy against Shawnee Mission East.
Wow. Wrap it, seal it, and put it away. That is 2 championships in a row for the Rockhurst Hawkins.
Congratulations to you.
I mean, what a game.
What a ball game, as advertised.
Congrats to Coach Tim Rudy and all of his staff.
There's a celebration right there.
A great season
There they go.
for the Lancer Lacrosse.
And they're coming right over their fans, of course.
We'll do the award ceremony and the MVP here in a few minutes.
Who do they give the MVP to?
I'd vote for
Ozzie?
Coach Hunter Anderson for these color calls up here.
I don't know about that. The nice thing that what gave Rockhurst the key to victory was spreading this thing out. I mean, they had a ton of scores, but I've got to say, it's got to be McNamara.
My
He
vote
had
might go to
40% of their goals tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he was incredible tonight. And goals at big times, too. Big moments when stopping runs, breaking the zone, stuff like that. My vote might go to Chris Kelly. I mean, some of the saves he made tonight were incredible.
He really did.
It was just an all-around, really well-played game by Rockhurst. And, we can hate up here on the booth about them kind of stalling, whatever. That's in the rule book, and that's how they won this game. East clearly came out hot. They came out winning faceoffs, and Rockhurst just stopped all the momentum in that fourth quarter. I think what was the score? 9-7. So 1 goal each in the second.
Yeah.
So fourth quarter was
right.
1 goal each. So I mean, just a really well done, controlled effort by. Just a well done, controlled effort by Rockers in that fourth quarter.
Just a reminder, the north and south exits are both open.
Just what a ball game. There's the hardware.
And there's President
And
Brian
Mr.
Freeze right
Freeze.
there. Looking amazing as ever. When am I going to get one of those LAKC hats? I want one. And that's actually President Emeritus right there. And we just want to say thank you to everyone watching tonight. I know we had a lot of people tuned in on the stream, and it was just a really great experience, I think, for all three of us coming out here and doing these 2 games. We got to see a lot of great lacrosse. I mean, I think we can all agree the best team of this tournament won, and they didn't come in as the #1 seed, but the way they played this whole week was just controlled, really dominant lacrosse on all sides of the ball. They had good goalkeeping. They worked on the face-off, even the night when Sutherland was playing really well. Their wing play kept them in the game, and I just was really impressed with Rockers, their coaching staff, the team as a whole, and I mean, they got some studs. Luke McNamara, Andrew Finn, those guys are incredible lacrosse players.
Yeah.
And here they come right now.
It's going to be fun to see, what they do next year. Is Rockers going to be able to have a three-peat? I know that Blue Valley Southwest is definitely going to be back here next year, and so is East and Pembroke. Are any other teams going to step up to be in this Final Four? Because those are 4 excellent programs.
Exactly, and I think Pembroke, I mean, all those guys who were, every name we called last night, those 3 big goal scorers were all players who are not going to graduate this year. So they have 3 guys coming back who, with a disappointing loss to Rockers in the semifinals, who are all coming back with a vengeance next year. I mean, the talent is just growing and growing in Kansas City, and the way it's fostering as well has just been amazing. So really well done. Rockers is going to sing their alma mater down here on great tradition of Rockers High School right here. Dynasty in the making right now for Rockers High School. I mean, many dynasties. They kind of go back and forth, dynasty for dynasty, with Shawnee Mission East and Rockers. They've been carrying the torch for the whole time, like we talked about earlier.
They really have. This win will put Rockers 1 closer to Shawnee Mission East, but Shawnee Mission East has the most plaques on that hardware. So Rockhurst has 1 more, but they're at 4, and Shawnee Mission East is at 5. So it'll be interesting to see what the future holds.
Gents, it's been fun.
Okay,
Thank you, guys.
Well, we just want to say all 3 of us, I think, had such a great time this week, and we're really happy to have been with you, and we're actually going to go over to Jake Coleman to finish it out, do the presentation of the MVP, presentation of the trophy. Congratulations to the Rockhurst Hawklets 2022 LAKC Championship. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks.
The award ceremony is going to be in 2 minutes. Hawklet players need to make your way over to the trophy.
I don't know. Congratulations to the 2022 Rockhurst Hawklets on their congrats to Coach Tim Reedy and the rest of the staff. The MVP of tonight's game goes to goalie Chris Kelly. I'd like to thank everyone for a great 2022 season. All the volunteers, thank Brian Fries for running the event from the field. All the volunteers and everybody who's involved with the LAKC. Thank you for a great year. Safe travels on your way out.